wisdom and wellness. Welcome in, y'all. How you been, y'all? Man, I feel like it's been forever since we did a reading. I missed you guys. Okay. Let's welcome in those beautiful beings of 100% light energy. Anything less than may not enter this space. This is a safe space. This is a sacred space. Yes, indeed. 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay. I'm very excited to be with you guys. The chat is open. I will also put up some deals for you guys. Okay, there they are. Um, man, I'm just excited to be here with you guys. I hope you're all doing great. Okay. Let's see. I need to make sure my chat is open for you. As far as channel messages go, I had a few, and I kind of wanted to just see uh, how potent they were before I actually came to you all with the message. Um, and one thing is for sure, okay, the last grain of sand, the hourglass, the last grain of sand, time being up for certain things, or shattering time and space, maybe even. Okay, hey Don. I'm doing my reading right now for the collective, so just FYI. I am very, very glad to be with you guys. Let's see. What does the collective need to be aware of mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and spiritually for the highest good, for the present and the right? So the last grain of sand. I was also getting like land, okay? Um, Maybe there's land that you are going to, thank you. Maybe there is land that you're going to get from someone. Maybe there is a schedule. Okay, maybe this is like one of the last things that you have to do before your next season. Didn't get on here for the full moon, the last full moon, or the last, was it the eclipse? I'm not sure, but yeah. You know me, I like to give time for things to breathe. Okay. So we took a breather, now we here. We back again. So yeah, the last grain of sand. Hmm. That was the most potent message that I have been receiving. It's definitely given time is up for something. Time is up, time is done. It's time. Or like maybe even a flip in the switch, because I was also picking up the hourglass itself um, taking on a new form or just being non existent. Okay, so the hourglass itself, like when that last grain of sand goes through the hourglass, um, it's like you won't need the hourglass anymore. So maybe there was like a karmic timing of something. Maybe a karmic tie is finally done. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay. We're going to see what else comes out in this reading. And let's get one more shuffle. Okay. Ah, it's the Sun card. Okay, so good news. Okay, maybe this has to do with a Sunday. All right. A brighter future. It's like no more watching the clock. That's what it's also giving me. You don't have to watch the clock anymore. Um, Sun card. Exposure. Feeling like everything is, out in the open at this point. Let's see. What is this 10-10-10 revelation bringing to us? Help us and guide us. Thank you. Oh, a few first flipped over. Um, it didn't come out. There was the Six of Swords and the Seer of Fire. Okay. Um, this is basically telling me that you're on the right track. The passion that you're having for just the future in general, I believe, is bringing you into a very cut out plan. Like it's very specific to you. Okay. So that's good. All right, so let's see what comes out here. The High Priestess, the Seven of Cups, and the Scout of Earth. Um, just this right here is giving you options. I feel like um, you have options. You can pick. It's like your pick. It's your choice. It's your, you know. Um, some of you, if you were on some type of time schedule, now you have a choice to, there might have been something that was out of your hands that you couldn't really, uh, there were some things that you couldn't control, right? And now you have your pick of the litter, okay? Um, I don't know why I'm hearing cosmic shopping. I don't know what that is. Maybe you were shit. Let me find out you traveling to different planets and going shopping. Like, take me with you, okay? But no, I'm picking up cosmic shopping. Maybe you are doing some things that are just attached to your birth chart. It could be crystals. It could be different specific colors. Um, I just feel like you have some very, very positive options. And I feel like you should take your time with these options. Okay. Um, I feel like you see these things very clearly. Uh, I feel like it may be your time to show off a little bit your skills in various areas of your life if you haven't already done that. Um, okay. You should actually be having a very good time doing this. Um, as far as what would be the best option to invest in anything, maybe if it's investing in time, investing in people, investing in, um, I feel like this walk, it has really, I'm not gonna say nothing to do with anybody, but I feel it's more of you're the teacher, and I feel like you get to rest, so to speak. Yeah, you so to speak, rest in your passion, rest in your. It's like rest assured. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's get into these messages. Okay. Reverence. It says, the oracle is the keeper of sacred mysteries that exist beyond language, that live at the source of our collective wisdom. The oracle is here to teach you to have reverence for all things and all beings. In reverence, you can begin to recognize that you are always in the presence of the sacred. The oracle guards the gateway to this understanding, for it knows that the sacred dwells within. Rest easy in their presence. I remember I was getting rest assured, right? Rest easy in their presence and their willingness to protect this ancient truth. Take heed of their encouragement to trust your intuition and your dreams. For when you tune into this divine space of inner knowing, you cultivate your own wisdom and deep peace. Know that the oracle is full of love for you, the muddied waters and the glowing lotus parts of you. The oracle, let the oracle be your healing guide as you journey through the integral moments of your human experience. May they help shepherd you through the darkness and into the light. We did see that sun card come up in the beginning, so it's very evident that um, you're just coming up on a season of happy changes. I feel like in all different aspects of your life, um, trusting that guide or that guard and resting in that. And I believe that's what I've been doing myself too. It's just resting in my guides. Rest assured, like some you know that you know that you know. Um, take heed of their encouragement to trust your intuition. Uh, that's when your intuition is gonna stick out. I feel like more of like a sore thumb. I don't think there will be any confusion. The Seven of Cups here has that characteristic, but I'm not picking that up here for your reading. It's giving more of the options. Okay, um, so let's continue. In reverence, I recognize that I am always in the presence of the sacred. Yeah, and I feel like all those things around you, be it they are so different. There's sacred energy in all of it. Okay, let's go into the Seven of Cups. Okay, opportunity. Now is the time to soak in the magical realm of opportunity that you have created from the depths of your imagination. And this transformative space of possibility and potential, the flowers bloom. Here, your relationship to your purpose begins to sympathize with the longings of your heart. You have learned to be generous with yourself and others and have come to understand that generosity makes more room for love. Let yourself float patiently in the healing water. Pay attention to your dreams. That's the second time I said pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Okay, the mystery and wonder of your unconscious mind. Make time for reflection. An abundance of options requires careful assessment. Which cup will you select? In which direction will you go? What will you create when the time is right for the water to carry you? It says I create opportunity when I make time for reflection. And yeah, I don't know. It's giving more on point as we unfold this message. Um, I feel like you do see spirit in everything, and that allows you to actually take the opportunity for growth. It's other people don't see the perspective that you are able to see. And that's because you spent a lot of time reflecting, a lot of time with yourself, a lot of time forgiving and honoring and in reverence. And, that's why others aren't going to see things the way you do. Um, and that's why the potential for opportunity is going to stick out like a sore thumb. Like you're going to be like, the answer's right there. Where it's obvious that this is for me. Um, all signs point to. I have to be transparent about something real quick, right? So I think I might have told y'all this before, but I have these dreams sometimes where I am saving people. Um, and it might be on different timelines, it could be in different galaxies or whatever. But I'm always saving somebody. And this dream is like a recurrent dream, but it's in different time settings, right? Uh, and recently, someone who I never met before in my life, never met this person, they told me that they had a dream about me saving them. And it got me thinking, about when we go to sleep, when we dream, and how real those dreams are. Um, and how that is a real part of us that is experiencing something. So I had this dream that I was saving people, and this person in my 3D experience tells me, "Hey, I had a dream that you saved me. We was fighting, and we was in air, and I looked back, and it was you. It was your face. It was you. You saved me, and not only did you save me, you told me that you would always be there to." Save me, to take care of this situation for me, or to help me out of the situation. And I felt so grateful to know to know that. I guess just as a person of, you know, spirituality and how I do dedicate my life to helping others, right? Um, that someone in their ethereal life has recognized me in their ether and also in the physical, which leads me to believe that these are real lives that are being played out. Like you're not just having a dream and it's no, it's actually connected to another form of consciousness or another person's consciousness, um, that you could be helping or hurting or traveling with or however. Um, so yeah, please pay attention to your dreams. Um, Especially if you know that you your conscience is clear, you're going to bed with good intentions, um, even your daydreams, right? Um, and even then, like sometimes, I don't know, you might smoke or you might watch a TV show and then you end up dreaming about the TV show. So outside of those influences, not that those influences are not real. I'm just saying, just pay attention to your dreams, right? I feel like you'll be able to see through any kind of smoke and mirrors or um, influences, and you'll know what is real or what is something that is sticking out for you that could be leading you or guiding you in your 3D experience. Okay. Just pay attention to those dreams. All right. So let's go into the Scout of Earth. Okay. Now, this has a lot to do with your divine purpose, your how your heart and your purpose are aligning, your cosmic purpose, and just having this experience on earth, what it is leading you to do, and how these two paths are becoming one. As you get older, they become more and more prominent and more binded. Okay, so let's take a look. The Scout of Earth. It says intention. The Scout of Earth teaches, excuse me, the Scout of Earth reaches out to explore the beauty and wisdom of earthly dimension. They encourage you to probe the thoughts and beliefs that arise from within, as well as the ideas and systems into which you were born. Are you asking the right questions to help you move further down your path? Are your intentions aligned with your purpose? Take advantage of where you find yourself right now. Ask what kind of vital energy you need to help you more deliberately and effectively support the earth and all the relationships that you have developed during your time on this planet. Remember that you were born to prosper. I love that right there. Remember that you were born to prosper. You were born to shine. That takes me back to that sun card. The Scout of Earth points out that with honest assessment, there's that second time they're talking about assessment, and careful preparation, you are meant to pursue a deeper understanding of why you are here on this earth. I love this for you guys. It makes me so excited. It makes me want to hug you. It makes me want to give you a high five. Like, kiss yourself in the mirror, okay? Because this combination of oracle messages is telling me that you're ready. You're ready for the big leagues. You're ready for more outward expression, and I feel like you're also ready to teach. Does that make sense? I also feel like you're ready to teach, and I feel like as your soul purpose emerges from within you into a more physical manifestation, guys, you've chanted, right? You've said the affirmations, you've done the fasting, you've done the prayer. Not saying that you should just stop like you don't need it, but I'm telling you that those things have encouraged the present, right? Those things have encouraged the present. You have made quantum leaps and bounds, okay? Um, and this is without a shadow of a doubt, okay? You are now entering in or have entered into uh, really being able to energetically move things out of the way, right? And put things in their place. And then you wake up and you're actively living that life that you created. And I think that's where a lot of people desire to be is, oh, finally, you know, I can see it. I can feel it. I am living it. You said the affirmations as if they were happening, and now these things are happening. So I feel like you have an opportunity to really landscape. That's what I'm getting. So maybe that last grain of sand has to do with landscaping. Okay. Um, Also, you know, the options to mold and provide for yourself a a whole new world. Okay. Yeah. Like, let's get into this says, through honest assessment and aligned intention, I am here to pursue a deeper understanding of my purpose. I feel like a lot of you who've been transmuting energy, you've been transmuting, you've been transcending, you, baby, you've been moving some shit out the way. You really have. Um, and now, what are you going to put in its place? I'm being reminded of a story in the Bible where it talks about how, okay, you got rid of those demons, but those demons are going to go away from you and they're going to try to find even stronger alliances to come back. And they're going to come and they're going to look in your house after you done cleaned house and all that and going to see if there's any room, any crack, any crevice for them to try to come back and re-infiltrate your life. And the moral of the story is you have to put something in the place of what you removed, right? Um, and this is where your cosmic design energy comes into place because you can really make a difference in how physical life looks and feels. Um, yes, you feel great that you don't have that monkey on your back. Yes, you feel great that you know that that karmic tie has been severed and things like that. You know that you know you're on the right path. Now it's about setting in stone, right, in earth, setting in earth a layout, a landscape that is really going to provide you with the happiness and security so that you can be the teacher that you're meant to be in this world, okay, in this lifetime. So you can be the help to this earth that you're meant to be in this lifetime, okay? Um, yes, indeed. So let's continue. Let's get to it. I'm so happy for you guys, man. You you have cleansed, baby. You have cleansed. I'm cleansed. I have room and energy to create for myself the life I want. And I know some of you, maybe you kind of, I don't really, maybe some of you feel at a standstill right now. Almost like, well, nothing bad is going on. Nothing bad is going on. Okay. And maybe you don't know exactly what to do in this moment. And this moment is calling you to take the opportunity to create the landscape that you know you're deserving of, that you know that others could benefit from. Okay. Uh, Continue. Because you definitely have a divine purpose. If you this message found you, however it found you, your earthly purpose is definitely going to uh, reveal itself even more so now. Um, I feel like there are no longer any constraints on your being, whether it be familial, financial, or anything like that. It's definitely giving clean slate energy, okay? And I do feel that there is a need to go ahead and decide to make some decisions to fill your hearts, your house, um, with those things that are only going to keep that energy flowing. Okay. Yeah. And if it's calling for you to rest, you're like, man, finally I just get a breather. Like I finally feel like I can breathe. Um, I don't feel stifled. I don't feel pressured. I don't feel pushed in a corner. I feel like I can take control of my task. Okay. This is a really great place to be. right? I feel like there's no one's hanging over you. Like it is simply just you. And that's great. That is really great. It says, make your heart light as a feather. And I feel like those that I may be reading for, that this is this is the energy that is given. Like your heart is actually light as a feather for the first time. And that is a big, big deal. Okay, let's do one more shuffle. Let's see. There we go. Let's get into the tarot, into scenarios. Look at what we tap into. We tap into the Ace of Wands. Oh man, this is a message. Ooh, this is a message. This is that aha moment. This is that um it's like a response to your question. This is God's sight, okay? This is that God spark, right? And there's so much more where that came from. You may be even feeling different in your body. Your body has is doing a reset. Again, peace is being still in your favor. You are able to see things from all perspective. Even when it says in the Bible, it says, "Come to me as a child," as children's heart are very light. Oh, I'm getting chills all over my arms. Wish you could see. Let's just take a look real quick at this scenario. The Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Temperance card, the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Swords, the Hangman. And I'm gonna stop right there. That right there is just showing me how much you've changed and how you are ready to go. And remember, I was talking about the landscape. That's what I feel. I feel like there is land to be claimed. There's land to be claimed. There is a momentum to be gained. There is, it's definitely giving quantum leaping. Okay. Um, moving into your best timeline because you literally lived through all the times that you were meant to. And now this is time where no other timeline matters right now. You're not being bogged and confused and thrown this way and thrown that way. No, this is, I feel like it's very solid. Okay. Um, yeah, you're about to get an aha moment. If you haven't already, there's a eureka moment coming for you. It's because you've allowed yourself to be the peace that is still. Um, your tuning is on fire. Like you are so in tune. All right. Um, I also feel like there may be a friend who is going to be very generous. We did see that in your collective oracle that there's this sense of generosity here. Okay. Um, and I feel like this generosity is coming to you from a source that has authority. Someone is going to rule in your favor. You deserve this. Yeah, a ruling in your favor. Uh, you felt it coming. This could be a promotion, right? This could be just a promotion and status at a job or promotion and status, just like you leveling up spiritually. You are leveling up with a friend or your friend is leveling up and they're saying, you know who else deserves this level up? This person deserves this level up. Like I'm also picking up trailblazer energy. I'm also hearing, how could I tell this sand from that sand or this land from that land? Whoa, okay. Um, and there's a story about Moses splitting the sea, but there's something about, I feel like a division of land or how land is being divided. And now, if this has to do with, let's say you're part of a big family and maybe you're dividing land amongst your brothers or your sisters or just family members, that could have something to do with it. Um, or even the ancient knowledge of how land was separated, and that may have a lot to purpose in this particular time. Okay. um yeah, landscape, sand. I'm also picking up fire. You mix fire with sand, you get glass. So, and that also is of light or perspective. Okay. Being able to see through the perspectives, and also it's like seeing through the force field. You ever see in movies where it's like a person's walking, and then they like it's like the end of the earth or the end of the simulation. Like you come to the end of the simulation, but you can see through that motherfucker. That's how good your sight has become. You can see the option to quantum leap through the barrier. Like that barrier doesn't exist for you. Maybe for others who haven't transcended into that position, right? You are able to now see um the barriers, the fucking shield. What is it? The force fields or the shields or however. You're able to see through that shit where other people would probably run into a wall, or they would, in video games, when you die in a video game, you like spawn back into the glass checkpoint or something like that. Like that doesn't happen to you. Not anymore. You've passed the levels, you beat, Super Thigh, and now you have the option to go into all these hidden lands that were not visible to you before. Oh shit, now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I feel it for you, baby. I feel it for you. Wow. Way to level the fuck up. That's that's amazing. So you beat the level and now you have a whole new world to explore. Okay, let's continue. Ah, the magician is here, you guys. Look at that. And that is a game master. The magician is literally a game master, okay? This motherfucker, homie has beat all the levels. He done fought all the fights. You done, like, you done got all the weapons, right? All the special characters, all of it, all of it, all of it. You got it. Okay. Wow. Wow. I'm definitely getting enlightenment right now for you guys. I'm definitely picking that up. Um, hmm. I'm also getting for some of you, you can see the grid, whether let's say you're a barber or a tattoo artist or something. Usually people who are in these jobs, they can see very well um like where to place their markers, right? And I feel like you are someone of that nature. Okay. Even surgeons and different things like that. Oh, wow. Look at that temperance. Looking very beautiful here. Okay, hold on. Let me try to get this in a way that you can see it better. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Let's continue. The magician, temperance. Again, you can feel it. This is not something like you. This is not something that you're unaware of anymore. Maybe you had this job, this a specific job, or you didn't know you leveled up before. This is not that. This is that you've leveled up. You can feel the change and the power and you can feel the code running through you. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You can feel your spirit and your flesh together. You can sense it. You have very high sense of this. Look at this. The Eight of Wands. Some of you are definitely going to be traveling, even if it's down the block. Okay, but you are going to be traveling. I feel like it's for some of you it's short term. For others of you, it's definitely could be international travel with the World card right here. It did try to come out, no cap. It just didn't fall all the way out. Uh, this is your, I feel like for some of you this is your job. Okay, I'm also picking up communications, the direct line of communication. um so you ask, you will receive. uh Also, I'm also picking up notifications, email, or some important communication. Did I say direct message? Yeah, direct message. And if even if you look right here in this particular card, you can see how like there's no houses built. There's no castle. There's it's just water and greenery. So this is like maybe uncharted. Okay, I feel like you could be getting sent to this place. All right. It feels like uncharted land. Um, I also feel there could be an invitation like, hey, um, I don't mind you coming over here. I'm extending an invitation. Also, I feel like very valuable options. Like these are all things that are in alignment for you. You're not getting anything, you're not getting some bullshit. You're not just getting any old thing here. You're getting substantial information or documents or whatever it is. Then you're not just being given some bullshit. All of this right here, it all matters. And I'm also getting it all lines up. It's in perfect alignment. Okay. Oh man. I'm definitely hearing when the sun comes up. When the sun comes up, we gon' all burn one. Feeling so elated. We might be naked. We might be setting the cage bird free. Peace like we've never seen. Yeah. Okay. See, justice, Libra. Libra energy. Okay. I do believe Libra season is, I don't know if it's here or what, but I'm definitely picking up Libra season, Libra energy. Mhm. Move this out the way. Yeah. Okay. You deserve it, love. You're walking away. It's like you have made peace with the most horrible parts, or the things that have made you feel the most horrible. And I feel like you're not afraid of your dreams anymore. Um, you are receiving a physical blessing. Um, for some of you, you are having to take a stance of, like I said, looking at things from a different perspective, because it's almost like, damn, you wasn't giving a fuck before. Now, motherfuckers, people want to give a fuck. It's not really a sense of people didn't give a fuck. There's some things that you really didn't give a fuck about. And when you try giving a fuck about things you don't really give a fuck about, it's going to create chaos, you know. And even now, still growing out of that phase of your life, there may still be some reluctancy or hesitation. But that's only because you have mastered the art of assessment. You have mastered the art of changing your perspective. And that is where your blessing is going to come from. And even when this opportunity comes, or you walk into this room of opportunities, you may even still feel like, hold up, wait a minute. Let me let me assess this real quick because you're telling me that I got $100,000. Oh, you're telling me that I'm going to be traveling internationally. Or you're saying that you want to go ahead. So I'm like, all right, okay, like, and then some of you, you're like, okay, yeah, this is nice, but am I really meant to be doing this alone? I think that's where a lot of your question may come to, like, am I really meant to be doing this by myself? And sometimes we manifest doing things by ourselves because sometimes we just think it's better because of what we've been through environmentally, what we've been born into, right? Um, I feel like you having come out of some things by yourself, it really is only going to make it that much brighter. And you have no idea what's waiting for you in beyond that barrier. The people, excuse me, the people that are ready to receive you, to be there for you, to welcome you. Okay. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's continue. Oh, it's a card, and it is the Hangman. Looking at yourself and with a whole different perspective. You're receiving the aha moments. You're realizing that there are no barriers. Okay. Um, Barriers only apply to those who have not transcended. Okay. Let's see what else comes out. It is the Hierophant. This is high level commitment right here. This is high level commitment. Here is the High Priestess. The High Priestess came out in your oracle. The High Priestess is here. Like I said, high level commitment. Here's the High Priestess. This is telling me and confirming, what we've already talked about. This is your job. This is your job, love. To have strength, to have power, to be able to tame the beast of the earth, to be able to collaborate in different lands and different markets, okay? To be the go-to person, to be the teacher, right? To be the investigator even, right? Um, let's see. Some of you maybe, what am I seeing here? I'm seeing I'm seeing someone who I don't see fear. I just feel like maybe you might be coming off nonchalant. Like you're nonchalant, but to everybody else, I feel like you're a star. You are sought after. You are missed. Okay. You're missed. I do see some people, friends, things, apologies even. Um, Again, I just feel like you've transcended that. The exposure has happened, and I feel like you're it's like the popes, peace be with you type shit. Like, you good, I'm good, it's all good. Go transcend that shit. Because I sure have. Like, that's what it's giving. But wow, 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 wow. That's all I can say is this is your uploads are very, very strong and potent. Um, Also, your attention to detail is very strong, very potent. Um, I feel like, and also deserving of its own place and space in this earth. Okay, let's get one more card here. feel like it's your I was about to say, I feel like it's your job to see. It's your job to know. It's your job to um yeah. Also, is given more of justice, more of you deserve, more of yes, you have been right. 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 And I'm not trying to make you boastful. I'm not trying to make you prideful. I'm just letting you know like what it is. Like, bruh, you're right. Okay. The burden is gone. Live in the light. Enjoy it. I feel like not everybody gets to like everybody has the option to transcend, yet you and a collective of people have chosen this moment to transcend. Okay. Um, yes, 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 yes. There's something that you don't want here. I don't know what it is. Like, do you not want the fame? You don't want the fortune. You don't want people all in your business. Is that what it is? Or you don't want to you're famous. I don't know. You're gonna have to confront that. Like you're gonna be famed. You're gonna be supported. You are famed. You are supported. Like these are things that you may have to confront and get used to. You may even have to apologize to yourself for maybe not taking yourself as seriously in some instances. It's almost like unbelievable. Okay. It may come from like a childhood bond or maybe just a childish nature. It's almost like bashful. Okay. Um, hmm. Now, and the thing about being in this new era of life is that you don't want to start creating your own a mental web. Like you've already come out of so many mental webs. Like this is not the time to be creating mental webs because right now you have a clean slate, a clean, fresh slate. If you begin to doubt in those things again, like I said, those demons are gonna come back and they're like, oh, she all she did was throw a whole bunch of shit away. Well, let's go make some fucking spider webs in this bitch. Like, let's not cause our own mental unhinging, okay? Because we haven't really accepted this new reality or the fact that you can see beyond, you can see through the walls, god damn it. You got x-ray fucking vision. Um, I'm also getting, okay, maybe there's an apology. It's like maybe it's like almost giving like somebody wants to dap you up, like, oh, I see you doing a good job and things like that. And it's almost like you don't even want to, you ain't even trying to dap them up, like, uh-huh, yeah, thanks. Uh-huh, yeah, appreciate it. All right, yeah, bye. Like it's almost like you like, shawty, whatever you trying, you keep that shit. I see through it. I'm not fucking with it. I see you. Like maybe that's what's happening here. Like you see what's going on, right? Are there any dates and times that are important right now for you to be aware of? Let's see. High level commitment. We are going to clarify this reading. Let's just continue. Hold up. Here we go. I do feel like there's love. There is a person that maybe you're meant to be aligning with. Okay. But you guys have known each other, I do believe. Um, etherically, meaning cosmically connected. Okay. For others of you, you can sense them. You may have not been like cosmically connected, but because you're able to now see past these barriers and you see through these barriers, you can actually sense energy. Okay. A playful energy. This person likes to joke, they like to play, they like to just put a smile on your face, even if that means, them making themselves look a little goofy. Okay, they'll do it to, know that you're okay and that you're smiling, that your happiness means a lot to them. All right. Um, I'm also picking up Etch a Sketch. Okay, remember we were talking about like clean slates and different things like that. Like, yeah, Etch a Sketch. Okay, this is my last shuffle for you guys here. So Sunday is actually very relevant in this situation. I am getting, it says Sunday, it says 3 days. Okay. Also shopping day. And I did not say, like, are you doing some cosmic shopping? Like, okay, shout out. Go shopping on Jupiter, why don't you? Okay. But let's get into it. That's what we tapped into. Sunday, 3 days, which is 3 days from the time that I'm doing this reading. Okay. All right. Let's continue. Don't forget about your girl. All right. Uh-huh. Let's see. What are the dates or times that the collective needs to be aware of? Thank you. Okay. So we have 3 years. 3 years. 5 minutes. 3 years. The ninth. And the ninth could be of any month. Okay. But the ninth is specific to you guys. Is there anything else regarding time? I think that's it, you guys. Oh, we got something. So we have the third, we have payday, we have the second, and then we have one day. Okay. So I feel like this could be whatever time that you're reading this is when or seeing this is when you're meant to see this. So uh whatever that ninth day is coming up for you, or if out of these dates, you already had these dates set aside for a birthday, anniversary, or something like that. 5 minutes is very specific. Maybe you might get that phone call, that email, or that aha moment. All right. The second and the third, we got payday, so there is some income coming in for you. And then we have 3 years. Either it's been 3 years or it's 3 years away for a specific event to take place. Okay. Um, I also see the 11th right here. So that would be like tomorrow. If we were just going to use the time that I'm recording this. Um, okay. Currently, so this is currently happening. Okay. So currently and the 11th. All right. So let us, I mean, I don't really think we need to clarify much, but you know me, it's been a while since we did a reading. So I am going to clarify. We are going to look at love and finance for you guys here shortly. So let's clarify this reading. How y'all feeling? Make sure you let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for listening, tuning in, wherever you're tuning in from. Like, share, follow. Right? I really, really appreciate it. You can always book with me while I'm live. That's like the best time to do a reading for me is when I'm live. You can also schedule a reading with me too as well. Let's get one more shuffle from this deck. Yeah, this is it. So 9. Oh, there goes that 9. And now I see another 9. Okay. Strength. The strength energy. The 9 of Wands. Okay. Um, this is showing me that you're moving forward into uh Authority. You're moving into a sense of authority. I feel like you're not holding back. You're accepting a change. The wow factor is definitely sinking in. Again, it's giving more of deserving. I do see that there might be someone special coming into your life. I do feel like they are in alignment also. I also see the sun card here, and I feel like this person has been guided towards you. They've been guided to deconstruct any falsehoods in their own life so that they could reunite with you at a specific time. You may have had feelings of this person on and off and just was like, damn, I don't know how I'm feeling this person. I'm very super single. I'm not talking to anybody, but yet I feel connected to someone. Okay. But let's continue. Clarify the magician. I'm not, and just for those of you like, who are readers or whatever, um, I'm not, I just, for your own, I don't know, comfort, I'm not picking up any like maliciousness, all right, at all. Okay. I don't know if somebody just needed to know that, like, are you feeling anything? No, I'm feeling a lot of positivity from this. I'm feeling a lot of truth, a lot of honor. Okay. Um, I sense selflessness. Okay. But yeah, like if you're worried about someone kind of like trying to negatively influence you, I just feel like they can't. They can only if you allow them to. I feel like you're already beyond the barrier. Like they would have to transcend and all that. They have to go through their own things to even for those any kind of energy to come to you, right? Okay. I don't know who needed to hear that, but that's what it was. Now, um, somebody could come and apologize almost like miraculously. Okay. Again, maybe that is the kind of like knock at the door or the gateway, and um, you could be standing there at that gateway conversing with them, and they are trying to get permission to cross the threshold or something like that. Again, that's on you, love. That's completely on you. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Let's clarify the temperance card. Ah, it's the tower. The temperance is the tower card. God is, and there goes the sun. It's divine interference. Okay. I feel like a mix up in your body. You're gonna feel something in your body. You're gonna feel that you maybe even feel the sense of responsibility growing for yourself, for your tribe, for your future, for the legacy that you're leaving here on earth, or the task that you're meant to carry out. Maybe this is you being infused with that upgrade, so to speak. Um, this is enlightenment. Okay, this is enlightenment. This is something being exposed and triggering a internal rebalance. Okay. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Thank you. Why is the Eight of Wands here? The Eight of Wands here is the Ace of Wands, as well as the Nine of Swords. Okay, what are you going back and forth about, beloved? Oh, okay. It's almost like, now look, I've already told you that some of you, you can see through the boundaries. You can see the options. And I feel like right now, this is the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands is telling you, yeah, what you saw, what you felt, what you heard is real. Some of you, look, I don't know if you're just having a moment like you think you're crazy or something. You're not crazy, love. You're not fucking crazy, baby. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're seeing shit at like for what it really is. You're not crazy. Okay. Don't drive yourself crazy. That's really the thing. You're being enlightened. I feel like these are direct. You're being motivated. Okay. Any other constraints are literally constraints that you are creating yourself. So, what you want to do? How do you see yourself creating right now? You are being infused with with power. Okay. How do you want to use it? Is it that you might be confused on how you should use it? Okay, is this you having a dream? You could be actually traveling in your dream, be it astral or just you're having a dream of traveling. It could be by car, by horse, by whatever. And maybe you're having a little anxiety about it, about this change, about this transcendence, about the power that you now have. Okay, let's get more. Clarify. The Eight of Wands going into the Justice card. Okay, all right, that was a few. A lot of cards came out. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Four of Swords. We're talking about dreams. We have the Ten of Swords. It's also something is definitely over. And then 10, 10. There it is. 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords here. You deserve love. You deserve love. Whatever situations, whatever combative energy, all that is over. The any kind of backstabbing and things of that nature, like that fight or flight response system, like it's over if you accept your blessing. There's been a truce. It says truce right there. Whatever tried to ruin you, whatever tried to oppress you, you have newfound strength that, aha, oh, yeah, I am out of that. I don't have to deal with that again. Oh, I am strong enough. Oh, I did overcome. I've seen this before. Oh, I do have the tool and the know-how and um the wisdom and the discernment to do whatever it is I need to do. Oh, aha, I do. And I feel like this clarifying the justice card is saying like that gavel, that gavel coming down and saying it is done. It is done. It's time to live your life on the other side of the spectrum, love. On the other side of that spectrum of light. Clarify the hangman. Why is the hangman here? Okay, the hangman is here. Why? Transformation. Yo, when the hangman is being clarified by the death card, this is literally telling me metamorphosis. Because it's the hangman, the 12th card of the major arcana, and then it is the death card, the 13th card of the major arcana. So these things are happening in order. It's happening in order, love. You go from being in the chrysalis to coming out with these wings, and we've spoke about that in a few other readings. Okay. So yes, it's total transformation. And it's the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you are getting into a higher level relationship with yourself, which is then magnetizing your true one to you. Okay. Yep. Let's clarify the Hierophant. The Hierophant is being clarified by the Prince of Wands. I feel like this is a fresh energy. This is a fresh energy. Let's get more about it. I'm also getting like fresh attraction. new attractions. I'm also getting you're not attracted to certain things that you were attracted to before. You have because you're looking at life from a different perspective. There's things, other things that maybe you were not attracted to before. Oh, yes, aha, that's what I'm getting. There were some things that you were attracted to before that you are no longer attracted to. That's where that hesitation and things that nope, whatever looked like what I used to and things like that, I'm not even attracted to that anymore. I'm attracted to the out of the ordinary. I'm open minded to the and that is a blessing. That is a blessing that is meant for you. Okay, this higher level of commitment to your gains, to smelling the fucking flowers. Okay, clarify the Hierophant going into the High Priestess. Hold up, a card has flipped over. I think. No. Okay. I do feel like there is a strong connection and commitment that is incoming for those of you who resonate with this message. A very, very someone I'm talking about, baby. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing with this person. Clarify the high priestess. The high priestess is clarified by the moon card. There it is. Even though you're going into uncharted waters, uncharted lands, it is your land. It's your land. You haven't been there before, but it belongs to you. Huh, and there goes the Eight of Wands again. Yeah, you ain't been there before, but has already belonged to you. What do you want to do with it? And this is um, talking about your sight. I'm also getting, yes, you can see through walls, or you can see through barriers, or you've unlocked a certain playing field. There is a sense of the unknown, but there's so much peace in you for the unknown because you know that that unknown can't be anything but a blessing. It can't be anything but a blessing. Let's get more about the high priestess. The high priestess is the Six of Wands, victory, success. Yeah, success. And there goes the Hierophant again, high level commitment. Success, love. Committed to your own higher level. Committed to your level up. And whatever rest you needed, is assured. And now you can take time, you can be diligent on how you want to um, build in your new place, in your new land, or your new residence, your new space. Oh, yep. And here's the strength, the Nine of Wands again. I'm also getting your sense of attention to detail is going to be very, very potent. I also feel like whatever it is that you do, whatever skill that you have or craft, you are about to receive um, a lot of inspiration, and you're going to be able to drop those projects like back to back to back. Like, look at him. Look how diligently Homeboy is working. Like it's given, it's already done. It's already done. It's already done. It's already done. There's without a flaw. Like, you know the job, you do the job, you're great at the job, you're the best at the job. Motherfuckers gonna come to you for the job. Like, you're this is your strong point right here. This is you're very, very good at this. You're very good at this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm picking that song up. Don't you worry about a thing. Um, let's get more about that Eight of Pentacles going into the Ace of Swords. Let's get more about that. The Eight of Pentacles going into the Ace of Swords. Let's clarify. I'm hearing the answer is yes. Yes, you've been approved. Yes. If the paperwork needs to be signed or the stamp of whatever, like, yes, yes, yes. Um, the Lover's card and Justice came out again. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. This is, like I said before, the heart and the feather. Your heart is now light as a feather. It is not bogged down with the energy of others. It's not bogged down with um it's not bogged down with anything that would like weigh heavy on you. And that is the way to be. Again, I do feel like a major decision. This is the yes of to your major decision. Again, you deserve it. So you're accepting of something right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, success, Six of Pentacles, Sun card, happiness. Yeah, focus, love and abundance, protection, moving forward with, really without looking back. Wish fulfillment, virtue. Yeah, love, understanding, um, being able to have those hard conversations and being able to develop past that. Okay, that takes a high level of maturity. Yes, it does. Uh-huh. It's almost like now you're not afraid of being the goddess out loud or the god out loud. Okay. Being able to show your face proudly because you know exactly who you are, you know exactly why you're here. And that level of confidence is unmatched. Okay. So let's get you a love oracle and a finance oracle. We'll just do a few. Let's do a love oracle and a finance oracle here. So yeah, I do feel like you and someone else are definitely connecting. Um, sleep. Said sleep wise. Yeah, sleep wise, like dream wise. Okay. You may even be actually building a relationship with somebody etherically, and it is going to come into fruition. Okay. I'm gonna do a couple more shuffles. And my last one here. Oh. So we tapped into happily married. Okay, amen. Um, you get that proposal right this year or within the next 3 years, possibly. Should um, or it could be very, sooner than that. You might even have a dream of being happily married. Okay, so let's continue. Is there anything else comes to love oracles. What does the collective need to be aware of? Oh, a few cards came out. Track star, chaser, let them come to you. Somebody ain't talking about nothing. We have daddy's girl, long distance, jealous lover, big shoes to fill. Okay, so let's break that down. Being married, leaving it is, yeah, they're running after you. Like, let them come to you. Um, I feel like maybe there isn't anything to talk about, or they're not really vocalizing right now. I feel like that's going to change. Okay, we have daddy's girl. So for those of you who are spoiled, or you're dealing with a spoiled person, you do have big shoes to fill. Okay, I do feel like someone who is going to want you to themselves. I don't feel, again, any maliciousness, like, danger or anything like that. I do feel like they're, maybe because they're long distance, they're like, we need to close the gap. Like, we need to close the gap ASAP. Like, so yeah, when you come in, or when am I coming over there? So that may be a conversation that will result in that decision. Okay. Let's see what else. Yeah, no sex drive, co-parenting. Somebody might already have a child. Okay, and maybe because you already have a child, you definitely are gonna need space to maneuver that part of your life. Not saying that you would just do that without them just because this is not their kid, but I just feel like of course you still are going to need a little space to parent your child in a way that you would, right? I do feel like y'all would agree on this, yet it's something that you're going to have to work up to, because out of all this enlightenment and everything, now comes the time to see what has actually stuck, the meat actually sticking to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't really know, you know, how much you've ascended until you actually come into communication and relationship with other people. If those things, those past things aren't triggering you anymore, and just things of that nature, right? Okay, I'm feeling also picking up that somebody who, I feel like they have unconditional love for people in general. This is somebody who's gonna open the door for every woman. Like, you know what I mean? That's just in their nature. They have a good spirit. Or this is a woman who is gonna smile and tell people to have a good day regardless of their gender. You know what I mean? And I think this is gonna even magnetize this person, the specific person closer to you, because they see that this is just generally who you are. You're just generally a great person, you know. Um, just because you smile at somebody doesn't mean you're trying to fuck them. Just because and to be honest, you don't even have that drive to be all up in somebody's crevices like that. Um, Unless it's like, for sure that you are in a higher level commitment with somebody. So I feel like they no one either or, we're talking about either person. I feel like that's not really a question right there. Okay, somebody's gonna want all of you. Okay, I'm also getting like an all-around person. Like, this is somebody who definitely could be your best friend, who possibly makes friends very easily, even if they don't call these other people their friends. Maybe they're just associates, yet these people feel like, man, this dude is a really dope ass person, or like, this is a good friend. I know this person's a good friend or a good person. Like, or I know she's, just one of those people. Like, this is a good ass friend right here. Um, so yeah. It's worth the wait. nothing gets past you. Okay. Yeah, I'm picking up the one. So if somebody's still either with their ex or whatever like that, or they may have love for them, unconditional love for them. I'm not feeling like these are things that you need to worry about. Let them come to you. To be honest, you're not really even worried about that part of your life because you're focused on the mission, yet you're being aligned with somebody whose mission definitely pairs well with yours. Okay? It's just their transcendence and their uh, gifts are a little bit different. Okay? And some of you are like, look, I have spent too much time ascending and transcending and all that to be dealing with somebody, this and that and the third. Baby, you have free will. Okay? You have free will. All right. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just letting you know what's in the cards. Okay. But you ain't gotta get no attitude. Like, don't go messing up your clean slate, getting attitude with some shit that doesn't even, I'm not gonna say it doesn't exist, but like it's almost like you're arguing with the version of yourself that has prepared you for high level commitment. Don't start arguing with yourself about that shit after you've already overcome, okay? And if you're not ready for, commitment with another physical being, then that is completely okay. Live your life, boo. Live your life, all right? But just know that it is on the horizon for you, but it's also being built as you walk your land, as you build upon your landscape. This person is being built to the environment that belongs to you. Okay? It is in complement to you. All right? And if you distort the image, that's on you, boo. Okay? So I'll go there. Let's get some finance oracles. Go stretch some. Let's get some finance oracles going. Get a couple more shuffles. Oh, so we have international money. We getting A-Rab money. Hey, we getting A-Rab money. Okay. I feel like someone is definitely saving up for something. Someone is definitely putting in overtime. I'm definitely getting millionaire vibes right now. There could be, I don't know if this is an insurance claim or something like that. I do feel like a 15K to 50K investment or payout. Okay. Um, Event money, under the table money, expensive. Let's see. Let's see what comes out for your finance oracle. Let's see. What does the collective need to be aware of for the present and the future regarding finance? Let's see. We have over 100K. We have lost money, and then we have cash. So, let's continue. So somebody's loss is your reward, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Whoa, a few cards came out. Day-to-day money, found money. That's what I was just saying. Somebody's lost. Somebody lost something, but it's your reward. Okay. We have investment. We have charity. We have debt, and we have unexpected income. Okay. So over 100K. I'm getting the lost and found. And I feel like this is even in a cosmic sense um of the switch of power or one hand. giving to the next. Um, I'm also getting like unclaimed funds. Okay. I'm also getting somebody might have stepped out of the line. Maybe it's like, okay, let's say you're in a waiting line, right? You've been waiting in line, waiting in line, waiting. You've been at the grocery store before where you've been waiting in line, and because the line is so long, one of the people in front of you decide to leave the line. So I'm getting not just one, not just two, I'm getting a few people leave the line because they just can't wait. They're just impatient. They can't wait long enough. But now you finally get to the front, and all of those people that left the line, you receive what they basically they just left. It's unclaimed. They didn't claim it. They decided that it was going to take too long for them to wait in that line, and now it belongs to you. Unexpected income. I feel like someone giving to you is going to cancel a debt. Okay. And maybe somebody feels like they owe you. So they're willing to invest in you or just, like I said, give you something out of the charity of their heart. Okay. Wow. That's amazing, right? I heard something about an expensive stripper. I see negotiate the terms, entrepreneur. Let's see, alone. All right. Funny money, wealthy. I'm also picking up, and then it says your money. hmm I'm picking up that, let's say you get to the front of the line, you get the money, right? You also get other people's money that may have stepped out of the line, and you decide to do a charitable act. You decide to give money to somebody. You decide to, you know, say, hey man, you know what? Remember when you looked out for me? I'm gonna look out for you. Um, and to be honest, for you, is to know how do I say this? Like it's not gonna make a difference to you what this person does with the money. But I feel like it's the joy of actually being able to give to the person and you like wash your hands of the situation because you're like, I'm just doing this because shit, ball baby. Ball baby. And either this is to you or this this is from you or this is to you. I don't know which side of this that you're on. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Also, being willing to invest in your business wherever is necessary. That's on you. Also, for those of you who are in 9 to 5 jobs, you do your best. You're one of the best. Um I feel like I don't know if this has to do with layoffs, okay, or anything like that. But if you do happen to be laid off, I do feel like you're still gonna get some unexpected income. You may feel like your money is a little bit funny at that time, but I also feel like you're gonna be laughing about it because it's probably the best thing that ever happened to you. Okay. So yeah. Okay. That is what I have for you guys. I hope I helped you all. If you have resonated with any part of this message, make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe button. I really, 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 really appreciate you. I don't take this lightly. If you would like a reading, I am available for readings. Again, my chat is open. So if you would like to communicate or schedule, there are some rates on the screen as of current. Okay. Yes. That was amazing. Be good to yourself, be kind to others, and always stay creative. I am going to I guess leave the chat open for those of you who do want a reading. Okay. I'm just gonna mute myself while you guys figure out if that's what you want to do. Okay. But I am here. And I'm just gonna be clearing the energy from my decks right now. And I'll be ready for you.